bring up United Playaz up here coming out of San Francisco.
Come on.
United Playaz.
Good afternoon, every one of y'all. I want to take the time out to let you know I appreciate you for having us as United Playaz out here. I'm actually a returnee from incarceration. I just did 26 years straight, and I'm back. And I just got off parole on the 29th of last month after giving them 30. So I'm here. But I also want to let you know that I'm here to stand against what everybody else refused to stand up against, and that's hate. That's hate. I was on 7th and Market the day that the guy attacked the Asian lady and she fought back. She hit him hard. You know what I mean? I got it on video. It's interesting that she fought back, and it made me even want to stand a little firmer. But I was actually down the street with the guy that he first hit in the head and busted his nose. But when he got to her on 7th and Market, he wasn't able to do the same thing. Because she fired back, man. And I'm talking about she hit him hard. I seen him bobble. It was like interesting. I was like, yeah, okay, there we go. At the time, I really couldn't do nothing to him because I was on parole. But now, look, I'm off now. I wish he would try it now, right? I ain't got to worry about, hey, we're going to put you in violation. I ain't in violation now. I can push. And I'm out here with each and every one of y'all to push. Not the wrong thing, but the right thing. We come from the land of where it's been ugly at. I've been down there. Like I say, born and raised in South Central Los Angeles. Paroled to the Bay, and I've been here ever since. And guess what? The Bay hit different and I'm interested in it. Believe that, right? So when I tell you, you have the utmost of my support, as well as what it says on the back of this hoodie, it takes the hood to save the hood, that means it's gonna take us to save us. It's gonna take us. So how about we stand in unification, put our boots on the ground, and meet them in every town, and let them know. This what it really do. The unification that you see around us today, it needs to go on not yesterday, but even in the days of tomorrow and the days to come. Because that's what we do. One band, one sound. We here for y'all now.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, how y'all doing? I want to speak about something. I want to speak to a certain category, a certain group of people. And that group of people is those who like to say they thugging, they gangster, it is what it is. It's y'all I want to talk to. So that's all out there on Instagram, out there on Facebook. Look, peep game, man. What's wrong with y'all? Seriously. That's to everybody that say they a G homie in a gang or whatever that may be. What is wrong with you? Seriously. When have y'all stopped being G homies? When have y'all really stopped teaching right from wrong? Nobody's trying to tell nobody how to eat. Nobody's trying to tell nobody what to do. But we are asking you though, if you know you are a G homie, like a real G, man. I ain't talking about none of this, I'm modeling looking like a gangster. I'm talking about that really what you push. Please act like one. Y'all know what the rules and regulations is. Come on, man, y'all know what it is. Bring that back, man. Bring them morals back. These kids done lost their mind, man. They really done lost their mind, bro. And like the man said up top, man, it's gonna take us. So if you ever been in me and my homeboy's position before in the pen, y'all know what that line is when you push it. Y'all know the rights and wrongs. Y'all know the borderlines that you're not gonna cross. Let's just be real with it. And y'all know y'all keep it clean. It's always peace before war. So let's not have no war behind no silly mess, man. Some real life sucker shit. I mean, really, for real. So if you know you that person that's really in charge, you're a leader, you are that man, you like boasting, well, won't you step up and be just like everybody out here? Be real. Be that real 100. Not that fake 100. Not that I'm posing for the gram 100. Be real. Because you know damn well, like the man said, if that happened to your grandmama, you be ready to set it off. Let's just be real with it. So like the man said up top, man, bullshit been going on, period. It ain't gonna stop. It's always gonna be somebody that's gonna do something stupid. But the question is you able to think for another person? Some of these people got mental issues out here, bro. And once again, I'm gonna say 90% is the young ones are being led by a fake ass G. Being straight up. They taking on his beliefs of thinking that everybody's a lick. Yeah, you heard me. Everybody's a lick. Especially little some Asian woman, a little Asian man. Well, that's not what it is. You're gonna run into something that you ain't gonna want. And we don't want that. So let's stop that before it even get close to that. That's what I'm asking. Damn all that, then let's not sugarcoat it. That's not, we ain't gonna do all that. We ain't gonna talk about all the other stuff. We're gonna talk about this right here. Because this is what it is. And like my man like to say, they repeating this stuff over and over and over and over and over and over. That's to program your mind to say, man, you know what? Damn that. And you go out here and do something stupid. Believe that. They had a white man rob an Asian. They didn't put that on TV all day. Let's just be real with it. They didn't do that. But we are the face of crime. I said it, this blackface is the face of crime. Do we participate in crime? Yes, we do. Have I? Yes, I have. I'm gonna be real with you. Like I said before, you're looking at that purse snatcher, you're looking at that robber, you're looking at that murderer. I ain't scared to pull it because that's just what it is. But that's what it's not right now. So there's no reason for me to play on my gangster, man. That shit is not fly. It ain't fly. Ain't nothing about that cool. So what you can pop? Don't nobody squabble no more? Nobody taking the kids in the backyard to get it in and let that be it? What happened? That's why I said, where is the OGs? Or is the OG sitting in the cut reaping the benefits? See, this is what I mean. And it's more like me coming out, man. It's more like us coming out. A whole bunch of us. From every ethnic group there is, bro. And we here to give it to you and tell you what it is. So thank y'all for listening to me, man.
Before I speak, I want to give a shout out to the Pacific Savagez putting this together. From all over, wherever y'all came from. And to my brothers right here from the AWA, Asians with Attitude. My brother Jay right here, and Kelly Means, who are frontline soldiers. When nobody would come out, y'all stood out there. Y'all didn't want nothing, y'all just wanted y'all people to be safe. That takes a lot of courage to do what you did. And what you still continue to do. Now, us United Playaz, our organization, we've been pushing the line for 27 years. Working in the communities with the have-nots, the bottom of the barrel, that thug life. That's what you see dressed up here. Everybody who did a life sentence in prison that's came home, instead of taking life, we about giving life. And we all different nationalities. You got Latinos, you got Filipinos, you got black, you got Samoan, you got everybody across the board that's here. That's the strength why we lasted 27 years. And the brother up there talked about white supremacy. You're right. What about our history? When we went to school, they gave us that book that said, here goes history. I read that shit, I couldn't compute because that was his story. What about my story? There ain't nothing but 2 lines of Filipinos being in a thick-ass book. I said, man, I don't want to hear this. Who wrote the book? This guy did. Who is he? Another white dude. How you gonna tell my story? Well, you must be challenging me as a teacher. Yes, I am challenging you. Well, you gotta get out the class. Well, here I am. I left the class. I'm across the street in Dolores Park, smoking weed with all the thugs. Because everybody wanted to learn. But I will say this, because I ain't gonna hold it up too long. I like to fight, and I'm good at it. I'm undefeated on the streets, but I learned where to put my fight at now. The fight is for a cause, not for no dumb block, not no color. It's about fighting for the rights for our people, for the human rights of our people. It doesn't matter if you black, white, or you peppermint stripe. It's about being human and fighting for us. And I'm gonna say this before I end. Natural disasters happen. Natural disasters. Especially in California, we got earthquakes. And we due for one. And when that shit happens, guess what? You're going to have to come out your house. Because the first thing that's going to be turned off is your gas, your water, and your heat. And you're going to have to come outside. And guess who you're going to see? You're going to see us. You heard me though? You're going to see us. So we got to learn how to build in solidarity together. Even though this stuff right here came from something that was ugly and that was negative, we as people turn it into something, man, that's right and positive. Because that's what God does. It takes the hood to save the hood. All that means it takes us to save us. Because the president ain't going to come. The mayor ain't going to come. And the governor ain't going to come when the lights is turned off in your house and the shit is falling down. It's going to be all of us. So let's stand up for us, because guess what? It's just us. Fuck that other justice they talking about.
Let's give it up for United Players, man. Hey, real talk, man. Their journey doesn't end here. Their mission doesn't end here. They're actually out to San Francisco right now to another rally in the Tenderloin.
Right.
They still going.
We gotta go.
But they gotta go now. All right, next up, I want to bring up AWA, Jimmy. Jimmy been on the front lines out in Oakland doing his thing and protecting the elders out there. So I'm gonna pass the mic on to him and let him talk for a bit.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Everybody good out here or what? What's happening? Yeah, I go by the name JB, and I'm with AWA from Oakland. I started my patrol because I can't take that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest with you, I just got off of work. That one day I said, man, enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? Just like the man said, like, if you see something, step up. Because I'm going to step up. To be honest with you, I'm not going to allow that shit to happen anymore, to be honest. If I had to catch a case, I will. I'm sorry to say, but I'm going to keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up watching my grandparents collecting cans. And I can only imagine someone pushing my grandmother, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I had to step up. And like I said, I just can't take it no more. I hope somebody will just like, I hope I could encourage somebody to walk around your own neighborhood, because I'm not even from Oakland, to be honest with you. I was born in Stockton, raised in the Tenderloin in Frisco. I went out there because too much shit was going on. I can't sit back and do nothing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm taking my time to go out to Oakland, Chinatown, to make sure all the stores close safely, make sure the elderly get walk to the store, to their house safely as well. We offer rides and everything. Like, I'm doing it out of my own time. And I just quit my job. I was getting $120,000 a year, keeping 100. That's how much I was getting paid. I really quit for this shit because I take this shit to the heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just hope I encourage somebody, just take your time. One hour of your day can help somebody, to be honest with you. When the pandemic first started last year, I actually helped the old man out from getting stabbed. Dude went up to an old man who was on the phone. And the two dudes like, hey, I got a problem with you. They didn't know I was Asian. I said, motherfucker, you got a problem with me too. You know what I'm saying? And we hit it off. I cracked, he pulled a knife on the man. We fought. And that's how I know this shit is really real out there about the hate and shit like that. The virus is really real. Like, they hate us so much, man. So my thing is like this, man. Just step up, man. Help one another out. 1 minute could save somebody's life, man. And if I wasn't there, that man would have got stabbed. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's real facts too. So that's what happened. But anyways, I do have to go to United Playaz, I have to go to the Tenderloin too for that rally, because I grew up in the Tenderloin. I want to show my community some love. I'm gonna thank Pacific Savagez for having me out here, me and my crew. And I want to introduce my little nephew, Ray Rose. He got something to say. So here you go.
My name Rosenity. I'm from Deep East Oakland. 4 years ago, I got shot, and instead of turning to the streets, I went and got my degree at UC Santa Cruz. But pretty much, I just wanted to reiterate, the importance of solidarity and unity. Let's continue to reclaim our voices, our stories, and our narratives. And systemic barriers continue to limit our access to creating healthy, sustainable communities, especially for Black, Indigenous people of color, right? And, when in this fight against white supremacy, it's important to not invest in the same institutions that terrorize our allies. So that means the police, right? Police out here killing black and brown people, black and brown children, right? And as men that come from the streets, it's important that we also dismantle patriarchy, do our part in dismantling patriarchy. Patriarchy plays a big role in the reason why women and non-gender conforming and non-male identified folks are scared and afraid to be out here, right? So institutionalized racism is rooted in white supremacy, capitalism, and patriarchy. So when we're talking about the solidarity work, let's make sure that we include and create spaces for folks that have been marginalized due to their gender and the different identities that they embody. Other than that, thank you.
How y'all doing? I'm Big Head from East Oakland. I wasn't prepared to talk, but I want to introduce myself. I'm with the AWA. I'm with Jimmy. We came out here to support, but I'm tired of waking up every day looking at social media. This another tag. There's people posting hella different shit. Maybe if people stop recording and getting involved, we won't have to see those videos no more. You feel me? So I just want to encourage people to really step up more. Put your phone down, man. That shit distracting too much people, and get involved. Stop shit. If you see shit that ain't right, get involved. You feel me? You could tell from right from wrong. Right and right, wrong is wrong. You see shit ain't right, step in. You feel me? Because if that was your parents, you would want somebody to step in for them or something. So, thank y'all. All right, thank y'all.
Let's give it up for AWA. Before I bring up the next speakers up here, just for everybody that just got here, just want to give you an insight on why I chose this spot in Vallejo. Again, that dollar store right there is owned by a Filipino and Vietnamese family that stays open 7 days a week. Back in February, 2 men walked into that store, ready to rob the store, and they shot the owner 4 times in the gut. They took out 4 bullets from his stomach, and they said he wasn't gonna walk no more. But by God's grace, he started walking a month later, and he's still doing therapy today. Now that's a big comeback right there. But that's not gonna stop what happened. So what I'm asking you is to keep pushing and to keep stopping all this racism. There's racism. It takes us to stop all this. So again, just want to let you guys know, I got a donation box right there for them that will help them out. All of that is going to go to them, and it's right here at this table. Also, I got Unity shirts that are selling right over there. These shirts right here. These shirts right here stand for something. You hold that fist up, you hold it up for all of us. Not just yourself, all of us. Because we all in this together.